10:15 today, this morning, and he is expected to hold discussions on issues and projects related to Andhra Pradesh. Another speculation about the meeting between the duo is that it comes days after TDP chief and Chandrababu Naidu had met Prime Minister Modi earlier. So there could be talks over the political scenario in Andhra Pradesh, and also TDP and YSRCP, both parties had supported the NDA during the presidential and vice presidential elections. So lots in store, all eyes on this particular meeting. Anneri, tell us about what you're hearing about this scheduled meeting between the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and Prime Minister Modi. There are lots of speculations about it, both regarding the development as far as on what the discussions could actually be focused on. It's over to you.
Well, Rukma, we have been seeing now a lot of speculations over the meeting between the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which is all set to take place in the national capital at near about 10:15 to 10:30, where is the time when Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister will be meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Well, the first thing what we have learned is that the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh will be holding talks in regard with the projects and issues pertaining to the state, especially for the release of funds from the center over various projects, especially Polavaram project is one of the major projects in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So the Chief Minister is likely to ask over the release of funds for that particular project, but also not to rule out any sort of speculations. We have been seeing that this meeting comes just a day after we had seen in the recent times that former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and the TDP chief N. Chandrababu Naidu had also met Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the national capital a few days back, and also what we have been seeing is that TDP and YSRCP both had supported NDA during the vice presidential and the presidential elections. So what could be the political scenario also remains to be seen, as Andhra Pradesh will also be going into polls. The state assembly elections will be taking place in the year 2024. So just one and a half year ahead of this, we are seeing a lot of political brewing taking place in the state of Andhra Pradesh, as BJP is also trying to go stronger in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We had seen Union Minister Arunabh Thakur also being in Andhra Pradesh yesterday. He was holding a series of meetings and also visiting various places. So BJP is trying to put up a strong hold in the state of Andhra Pradesh. But earlier also, TDP chief N. Chandrababu Naidu and the NDA was TDP and NDA were in alliance, and now we see that Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy is meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi just few days after Chandrababu Naidu had met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So whether there will be any sort of talks in regard with the political scenario or not also remains to be seen. But yet major issues will be related to the state and projects over release of funds
on
and
that meeting.
permission.
It's to be around between 10:15 and 10:30. YSRCP chief Jagan Mohan Reddy to meet Prime Minister Modi. Anneri keeping us updated about that, putting that visit of the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister into perspective. Many thanks, Anneri, for joining us. And moving on.